Hello guys, welcome back to this channel. So today we are trading the 714 method again, but fortunately, also unfortunately, right? We are still having to wait. Why? Because as you can see, I just draw this. What's it telling you? It's telling you that we are in an equal trade. Let me go ahead and draw it again so that you understand why I'm saying this. So you can see the price started here. We had a high, low, high, and price came back to this last low right here. So this is an equal trend, more or less also a what? A consolidation, right? And you don't really know what happens when we have consolidation. So I call it a V trend, which is this to that right there. That is all. It's not really a big deal. That is just it. So all you need to do is mark the low of it and mark the high of the same trend inside the 714 method, which is this, just like I did right now. So what you're waiting for is for price to break below this with a BOS for you to sell down, or for price to break above here with a BOS for you to buy right. That's just what you're waiting for. Now, if price breaks below this and we end up shooting way too much without a BOS for you to sell, there's no problem. Why? Because most of the times you don't usually get trades right. It's not every day that you should force yourself to be in the trade. So just like this fall right here, if price does the same thing right here, please don't go ahead and execute a trade when it's far away from this zone because you might get what uh you might get liquidated, right? So it's very simple. How it is easy. Wait for that BOS below so that you get into your trade. Just like I'm waiting, it's not a big deal. And one price did not give that BOS for you to trade, and it actually comes all the way up above the zone and gives a BOS above, then you buy as well. So it's not really a big deal. You just have to wait. So that's what happens. This is a consolidational trend within the 714 meter. So you have to be careful. You don't have to be eager to execute a trade. I'm kind of very tired, and I think this is very good because it will give me a lot of time to actually adjust to understanding what the trend is going to do before execution, right? So that would be nice. But so far, so good. This is just the trend that we are looking at. So nothing serious, nothing complicated, right? BOS below, BOS above. That's how the equal trend works. That's how it works. Now, if we were in an uptrend, we would have been selling and we would have been in this sell already, but we're not. So if we're also in a downtrend, we would have been buying from somewhere within this zone right here. We are also not. So we'll go according to the strategy. So right now we wait. I'll see you guys when I find a good trade, right? But if I don't find a good trade too, I'll actually do what? Acknowledge you guys that today I didn't really get a trade. So today is very funny. I actually completely lost faith in gold. And obviously, as you can see, it has given me a trade right now. You can see that today the 714 method has actually taken a long period of time before giving a confirmation for a trade. Now, this is a very good demand zone for me that I think price might bounce off from this zone right here. So that is why I'm quite curious about that. But obviously, you can see where price is. So price has dropped. Why did price drop? Because the 714 method give an entry here. Why am I selling? Because the 714 method give an entry here. Remember, what I was waiting for was very simple. If price could move above here, give a BOS, I'll be selling. If price could move below here, give a BOS, I'll be doing what? I'll be selling rather. Sorry, here I'll be selling, here I'll be buying, right? So that was just the simple thing that I was actually waiting for. Nothing serious. And you already know how I use it, how I trade the 714 method. You know it. You know how I trade it. If we're in a consolidation or a V trend, which we are in currently. So what do? You mark the low, you mark the high. Wait for price to break through. You can see the breakthrough. We had a pullback, came back down. We had a sweep, but there wasn't a break there. That was just a sweep. So that's why I did not execute my trade first. I was waiting for the actual sweep, right? So you can see that after testing, we came back and now broke out. So this is the entry right here. And even though this candle was quite long, I had to wait for price to come back for the retest, right? And it was very fast. I could have gotten into another trade, but this was very fast. So I just got in anyways. And now we have gotten to my demand level. Now I've already gotten out of one trade. That's why I don't really bother myself with this one right here. I always tell you guys execute two trades. There's no way you should be executing one trade because human beings, you can never understand your psychology completely, right? You can never get rid of trading psychology completely because it's part of you. You are human. That is normal. So because of that, you have to execute two trades. When it gets to a level that you think there might be a rejection or a reaction, you get out, just like I'm doing here. You get out of this. You just allow this to run. Allows this to run, right? It's very simple. If price could come all the way down, it should come all the way down. If price cannot come all the way down, then that's just it. That's all for today. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching.